Okay, so we are in St. Ives, but we've come to, oh, Ben's got his stick. We've come to, oh, there's another one here as well, we'll have that too. We've come a different way. Now we could walk up there, but we're going to go around this side because I spotted something I want to film. Oh, Ben's dropped his stick, never mind, we've got one here. Come on, Ben! Yeah, I noticed there's like, well, I've only seen it driving by. That was a terrible throw. It was a backhanded one. Are you going to carry it yourself? No. Oh, no, he wants it. Good boy. It's a bit dark and overcast. That's because, well, that's because winter's on its way, isn't it? Well, autumn. Oh, he's dropped it now. I can pick it up. I think that we're about to come to the object which I wanted to film. I hope so, anyway. Otherwise, we're walking this way for no reason. It should just be behind this tree. Well, just by where this building is, just ahead of us. So we'll see in a moment. There's so much up here that I want to film. There really is. I'm striding out. I've notched up a notch on film quality because I'm pretty much caught up now with everything that I wanted to upload. So I can afford to be honest, there's a lot of, here we are, we're at it now. Now it's quite scary looking. I wish the light was better. Just wait for one. Go on then, you go after that. So here it is. He doesn't look very happy. Oh yeah, and he's got a face peeking out from beneath him. I suppose we'll have to come back and film this when there's better light. And I'm going to be forced to change the YouTube settings to create better light for us. I'm just going to see what this signs say. We've got the footpath Memorial Wood, which is where we're at the moment. Or we've got the Bridle Way. There'll be more light along there though. Oh my God, I never noticed. Ben, come back in here, sweetie. Come on, little one. Because here we've got the opposite side, so we've got two of these things. I suppose we'll go this way because I think there's more. There's more. Oh, fabulous. So it even looks like they were thinking about putting a third face here and then decided against it. Now, I know these tree carvings are quite popular amongst... Where's your stick then? Oh, it's up there. Right, we're going to move on. I can see another one, you see. And although YouTube has this great thing you can do where you can change the light settings, which I'm going to have to do. I mean, it's way too dark the way I'm filming. Ben, drop it. Come on. All right, you carry it then. Ben, I want to throw it for you. All right, he doesn't want me to throw it for him. Doesn't he realise what he's missing out on? This one's very spooky. It's a witch. And someone's chopped its lower bit off. Oh, spooky. Let me just chuck this to Ben. Good boy. Can't believe it. And, you know, they're quite big. Let's look. Well, I'm crouched down. If I'm standing full... Oh, spooky, spooky. Yeah, you can change the settings on these films with YouTube. I even think if I was up a notch, it would still be quite dark though. I mean, filming quality-wise. So this is going to be an area that we're filming. I'll upload it tonight. And probably though I'll have to come back and film it in a better light setting because obviously these things aren't being displayed to their full potential. So I'm just wondering which way to go for more such things like that. Because we really are at a bit of a crossroads. We've just come that way. We could walk either that way, or up there. Tempting as it is to go to that way because there's more light, I think we're going to go further into the woods and see what we can discover. Where's your stick, Ben? Oh dear. Thankfully, I won't be filming for very long, so as you can tell, I mean, the light, it's not late even, it's only 7:30 now. Hey, this is probably not a woods that you want to be in when it gets too dark. Not if it's got a witches projecting it. Good boy. So I had this brilliant brainwave, not a brainwave, some inspiration hit. A fellow, oh, we're at the next one. How ironic, it's an angel. Well, I don't know if it is an angel. Looks more to me like some kind of wood nymphy type thing. Oh, we've got to come back here. We might do this tomorrow in better light. What is quite eerie, actually, is the fact that there's all of these collections of... I wonder if they'll pick up Mrs. Lady of the... Oh, I'm glad we've come this way, even though it's too dark now. It can just be like a little taster of what's to come. What's quite eerie is where they've collected all these sticks together, because they're also reminiscent of witchy stuff. This almost looks like some kind of teepee type thing. It isn't, of course, it's just a collection of wood. That's just my imagination running away with me. Yes, we're going to chuck that for you, Ben. It's not a nice one, though. Hey up, I'm causing havoc. Did you see that? Oh dear. I hope I'm not going to be disturbing any spells by touching these branches. Ben! Better one here. So we really want to go back onto the footpath so that we can see what's going to come next. This is quite a spooky place, isn't it? Hey up. Animals making cries. Good boy. So I feel quite excited though, because I wasn't expecting them to be dotted throughout, and especially for them to be so occultic. Good boy. God, I wish that the sun was shining. This is a place, even because of all the trees and everything, definitely need to be here in good light. Preferably not at dusk. Come on then, bring it with you, little one. You see he's left it. I'm really glad I've got my gloves on because it's quite nippy. Oh, goodness me. Is it wrong that I get like quite excited about stuff like this and start to buzz off it? And it is really, because, you know, well no, I'll say is it wrong? I mean, all these things just prove like the underlying currents in the world where everything is occultic based. I don't know which way to go. I'm going this way because there's some trees which have caught my eye amongst the darkness. Don't know if you can see them. There's two ahead with completely different colour trunks. We'll just have a little potter over to them, because you'll be able to see them when I'm a bit closer. See, it is quite dark here, but they stand out amongst their fellow trees. You see? Here. Oh, what am I walking through? God only knows. So, I wonder why we've got these two here, looking so different. That's a little bit odd because they're the same kind of tree as the ones which they're around. I'm sure they are. But yet their trunks look so different. Maybe, oh, I have no idea. Are we going to find any more of these? Well, we're not going to find any statuey things whilst we're off the road. So we need to get back onto a proper track. I'm just looking for a stick I can pick up for Ben. Although I'm around quite a few, they're a bit rubbish. Here, little one. Can't throw it though from here. Just wait. Ben, wait. He wants it now, he says. He wants it now. You know, when he barks like that, if people catch us, or hear him, should I say, then I get looked at like I'm being really cruel and abusive to this poor wee thing. I messed that up, it hit the wall. Yeah, you see, he picks them up and he just dumps them. And then you pen down to pick them up for him and he picks it up and runs off with it. Oh well, it's nice to be in a bit of a clearing, isn't it? Yay! You can see me. Hi! So, I'm all excited. Even though the light's rubbish and it's a bit late to be here. Oh, is that a tomb? Maybe not. Yeah, even though like obviously I've left it a wee bit late, I'm excited because it's somewhere to come back and film, and that's always an exciting thing. Oh, and we're at another one. Cool. That's what caught my eye, that I thought, is that a tomb? Let's zoom on into it. And because we're on a better film setting, we can use the zoom function and it'll work. I don't think it is a tomb, by the way. I think it's some land which is probably used by the water board or something. It's all fenced off, and can't really get there from here, so we don't know. All right, so let's see what this is. It looks like a gnome or something. It's got an insane grin on its face. Just imagine if at night time these come to life. It looks like Gollum. That's what it looks like. What's that bit of light behind? Yeah, it's just a bit of light. Hello. Hello, Nina. What are you doing? Hi. Is it pulling faces behind me? Little Ben says, what are you doing, Nina? Don't be crazy. It'd be quite scary, wouldn't it, if you're in here after a certain time. And this is Ethel's bench. Ethel Duncan Priestley. 1910 to 1982. We miss you every day. Leslie David, James Tim, Sydney, Australia. Wow. What does it say about this chap here then? Nothing. Just the works carried out by Trees and Woodlands section, Parks and Landscapes. They look quite old anyway. Got his chair and he's pondering. What's he looking down at then? I wonder what it is, this thing here. It's a very gnarly tree that we're positioned next to here as well. This place, it's very much reminiscent of something out of either Harry Potter world or Lord of the Rings. I think is more appropriate than a kid's wizard. But, oh wow, what are we going to find next? Is that a graveyard? No. See, I've got one track mind, it would seem. I'm really excited though. Yeah, there was an episode of Doctor Who and they had these stone angels in it. I think they were called, well, I don't really watch Doctor Who and stuff, but I watched this. I was living at Mum's then, so I saw the TV. And it had these terrifying stone angels. I'm just walking towards where this thing is so we can have a see if we can work out what it is. Yeah, I had these stone angels, and they basically they kept moving, and every time you blinked, they'd move. And so the only way to try and stop them from coming to get you was by not blinking. Quite reminiscent of mind control stuff, isn't it, really? Having your eyes forced open and being unable to blink. What is this? Oh, there's another one there. Yeah, maybe there's an underground facility here, and those are like the air vents or something like that. We'll see in a minute because there's going to be a clue. We're almost at the clue. Could have put my jacket on really, I'm a bit nippy. So here we are, I'll show you the clearance. We've actually just walked around in a circle because the car park is just in that clearing ahead. And then, in a moment while I get my hand back around, over there is looking towards Bradford, I think. Oops, well, Shipley. Do you know what? That almost looks like a lake. I know it isn't, it's just an illusion. I'm just trying to figure out though where exactly we're pointing towards. I think that's kind of pointing back to the wall, to the moors, like where Shipley Glen and that is. I'm losing the, just unsurprisingly, yeah, hang on a second, let's focus on the task at hand. So what is this saying it is? A service reservoir. I was correct in thinking it was to do with the water board, but look at it. You know, for all we know, make sure I'm not still on Zoom. Yeah, for all we know, that could be like, well, it's by the car park. This is, by the way, I should just say, this is pure speculation. And just because I'm speculating something, of course, doesn't mean it's true. But theoretically, you've got your parking, you've got your altar rock just up yonder. You've got this here. Ben, don't cry, little one. With a tree on each side of the opening. You've got all these occultic objects. For all we know, there could be all sorts beneath there. I mean, God, they're not going to write it down, are they? Here is an underground, here is a secret underground facility. No, they wouldn't be writing something like that down, would they? They'd put, oh yeah, just a waterboard thing. Nothing to see here, people. Keep moving. Come on, little one, we're not going down there. It looks far too dark and scary. But it's okay if we stick to the footpath. It's not as dark and scary then. It's a shame that the light is going to go again in a minute. But I wonder what other objects we can find in the dark and dusk. Can actually hear water. It could really be a waterboard thing. Or that could just have been a machine to make it sound like a waterboard thing. I sound nuts, don't I? I am kidding, really. I don't really think there's an underground facility there, but there could be. Alright, shut up, Nina. Okay, I'm shutting up now. So I can see Bingley beneath me, or the lights from the town. I would turn and share, but I don't think they're very exciting. I will do once we get to a better vantage point for the view. Next time I come up here, I intend to walk up from my house. The only reason why I haven't been doing it, and it's a very silly reason really, and that's because I don't really like carrying a lead with me. So if I was to walk through the centre of town, I would put Ben obviously on the lead, because, you know, obviously it would be really dumb to expect him to just trot alongside me, which normally he does, but that's not the point. I wouldn't do that if there's cars about. So that's really the reason why I've been, partly that, and partly because I'm always fighting against the clock, because I'm just totally useless at the moment, it would seem. I really am. I honestly couldn't feel more low and depressed and miserable as what I have been doing this last couple of weeks. It's killing me not being near the horses. And this sounds ridiculous because people are like, well, why not? But I don't even really want to go visit because I'm scared of like messing my emotions up even more by going to visit. We're by some, oh my God, we're right next to a python. Look at this. Oh gosh, I really hope that the settings are going to make this be visible because it looks, I can't even see it. It looks like a serpent or a python or something like that. It's not very nice. Oh gosh, we might have to come back here tomorrow, in fact, and film this. Ben's rolling, of course, but he's got his jacket on to protect him. So, wow. Ben, stop it. Mum's picking you up in a couple of days. We can't have this kind of behaviour. Stop having so much fun. Be a good boy. So yeah, I really hope. Oh God, we've only got 5 minutes left on this segment. I didn't really want to do 2 segments because, especially with the light being so bad, I think this should just be a short one, a little taster. And I'll mess with the settings on YouTube and make it lighter so that you can see. But obviously I will have to then come back and film. I don't really like messing with the settings on YouTube because sometimes these places are already quite trippy. And when you start messing with the light settings and whatnot, it can make it look even more trippy. And I've got a funny feeling that this place is already going to look trippy enough without having to add to that element. But I've got no choice, because if I don't do that, you won't see a thing. So, how many sculptures have we seen so far? There was the 2 on the way in. Then there was the witch, so that's 3. Then there was angel-y type thing, so that's 4, 5. We've seen 6 so far. So I wonder if there'll be any more to see. I mean, if we were going to stick to occultic numbers, then there would be 6 or 9, you would think. Or maybe you could even have 13, couldn't you? Well, we'll find all this out when we come and properly explore this area, which is going to be really exciting, isn't it? Yay! Love having new places to explore, and thankfully I've got like another day to do it, seeing as Ben's going to be here tomorrow. So, yay! Going to have to get that done, and we'll have to get it done early so we've got light. It's a bit of a downer that it's a Sunday, because that means there'll be more people about, but maybe we'll do it nice and early. We'll see, we'll see. If Nina can pull herself out of her black pit of gloom, then we'll try and get here early and film in good light. So, we'll see. What am I walking towards here? Looks like there's something going on underground here. Oh God, I'm obsessed, aren't I? But I can't imagine that it'll show up. Oh, we've only got 2 minutes left. There's just like a wall enclosure ahead of me, and then we've got rocks. So, if there was an underground entrance, it's well hidden. Wow, what a place. And in this mystical woods as well. So, I really won't be filming anymore, though. I'm just going to have a play with Ben, and then I'll excitedly upload it, mess around with the light settings, and hopefully we'll have something to show. And obviously I'll be back to film properly. So, thanks for watching, and excited for the next part. I might even put them on the best setting to pick them up to their best advantage. Alright then, I'm going to call this a day with this now, so feel free to comment. Bye bye. I'll write in the intro if I find any more, although obviously they won't get filmed now. Ben's rolling again, little monkey. Ben, say bye bye. Woof woof. Oh, you filthy. Filthy. Alright, we're going. You can have a view of the light. Adios.